Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jude Jets Show. And the New York Jets lost to the Miami Dolphins 24-17. Let's get into the good and the bad from today's loss. So let's get into the good. Elijah Moore played fantastic today, had 8 catches for 141 yards and also scored a touchdown. And the touchdown he scored was the longest of the season for the New York Jets. He took a slant 62 yards to the house. So a very impressive performance from Elijah Moore, and cannot wait to see what this guy does in the future for us. And Michael Carter did lead the game in the second quarter, but looked fantastic before he left. Guy had 65 scrimmage yards in the second quarter, 63 on the ground, 2 through the air. And Michael Carter really has an effect on this team because after he left, the offense really couldn't get any momentum going. We couldn't get anything going in the run game. And hopefully Carter plays next week against the Texans because we really need him. We also had an interception today, and that interception led to the first touchdown of the day for the Jets. But that's really all we did good today. Now, what did we do bad? Well, first off, we had a lot of missed opportunities. Amendola missed 2 field goals. We fumbled in the red zone. And if we would have scored on that trip to the red zone, if we would have made those 2 field goals, the score would have looked a lot differently, and I really do think the Jets would have won the game. Because if we would have made those 2 field goals, we would have been competing for a touchdown to win the game on that last drive, and not competing for an onside kick. If we would have scored that touchdown, the same thing happens. We would have been competing for a touchdown on the last drive and not for the onside kick. So the New York Jets were the better team today. It's just we couldn't capitalize on these easy scores. I'm not saying we would have scored a touchdown on that trip to the red zone, but we would have got points. More than likely would have scored points, but we just couldn't capitalize. And the New York Jets had so many missed opportunities in this game, and those missed opportunities would have led to points for us that would have led to us being a 3-7 football team and not a 2-8 team. So the Jets had a lot of missed opportunities in this game. We also stopped playing defense after halftime. I mean, our defense looked so good in the first half, and then after halftime, we just stopped playing. The pressure wasn't getting to Tua. He looked so comfortable in the backfield. After halftime, it was unreal. He actually had his longest touchdown pass of his career through a 65-yard bomb to Matt Collins, who was wide open in the field. Just was no one around him, just was so wide open. And I was giving Ashton Davis hate for that play, but Isaiah Dunn was actually the culprit, and I don't know why we decided to have Isaiah Dunn. I mean, I know why, because we have injuries, but I mean, at least put Javelin Guillory, because, I mean, he played terrible, but he also played terrible against Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is not Matt Collins, so, I mean, Guillory probably would have played at least a solid game, so, I mean, defense stopped playing, and then pressures. I mean, the pressure was getting to Tua in the first half, and then it stopped after halftime. And whenever we finally did get a sack on Tua, it was called back due to penalties. And penalties also killed us in this game as well, because we did have those missed opportunities. But they wouldn't even have mattered if John Franklin Myers didn't commit a roughing the passer penalty in the red zone that led to a Miami touchdown, or if Jason Pinnock didn't hold one of Miami's receivers that led to them scoring a field goal. So the Jets committing penalties and the Jets missing opportunities really costed us in this game, and that is the reason why we lost. We were the better team today, but we couldn't capitalize, and that is why we lost. Disappointing performance from the Jets today, and hopefully we bounce back next week against the Houston Texans and get a win. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you ended up enjoying it, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Jude_Jets for more content, and comment down below what uniforms you want us to wear next week against the Texans. And I'm your host, Jude, signing off for now. See you later. Peace.